Hello everyone and welcome! In today's video, we'll dive into the process of setting up a Minecraft server on your PC in 2024. Many newcomers often assume that they need hosting services to create their own server, but that's not the case. You can create a local server right on your computer, configure it, and later decide to move it to a hosting service if needed. Today, we'll learn how to create a local server on your computer for the latest Minecraft versions, giving you a platform to build your own virtual world. So, let's jump right in. First, let's start by creating a folder to store our server files. Let's name it simply Server. Open the folder. Now, there are some crucial details to consider for the latest Minecraft versions. If your server is running Minecraft versions up to 16.5, you can use Java 8, which is likely already on your computer. However, if you're planning to host a server for Minecraft 1.17, you'll need Java version 16. For Minecraft version 1.18, the latest version at the moment, you'll require Java 17. Make a mental note of this, or even take a screenshot. Without the correct Java version, your server won't start. Since I'm setting up a local server for Minecraft version 1.18.2, I need Java version 17 or higher. You can find a link to the necessary Java download in the video description. Scroll down the page, locate the Windows X64 installer, and download and install Java. If you're working with Minecraft version 1.17, you can install Java 16. And the link for that is also in the description. The process is quite straightforward. Let me demonstrate it even though I already have Java installed on my system. Okay, I've downloaded the installer. Let's go ahead and install Java 17, which I downloaded earlier. Installation is simple. Just follow the prompts. You may need to close any programs that are currently using Java to proceed. In my case, I'll close Minecraft since the installer is asking for it. The installation process is straightforward. Click Next and Next again, and Java will be installed. There's no need to adjust any settings. Just ensure that you install Java version 17 in my case. Click Close once it's done, and Java is now installed. Now, let's return to our server folder, which is currently empty. We need to download the server core that will manage all server processes. For this demonstration, I'll be using the Purper core. I want to clarify something before proceeding. I often receive questions about which core is the best for servers, but I refrain from making such recommendations. Evaluating which core is superior requires a deep understanding of technical aspects, and I don't delve into programming to that extent. Therefore, I encourage you to research and choose a core that suits your needs. Google and compare different cores, and maybe even use a translation tool to help you. For today, I'll select the Purper core for version 1.18.2, which I've been enjoying recently. You can find a link to the Purper core website in the video description. The Purper core works with versions 1.16.5, 1.17.1, and the latest one, 18.2. There isn't a core available for earlier versions like 1.12.2, so if you're running a server on Minecraft version 1.12.2, don't bother searching for a core. It doesn't exist. Let's go ahead and download the core for version 1.18.2. I may have rambled a bit, but I think it's essential to clarify this point. After downloading the core, move it into your server folder. To start the server, simply double-click on it, and it will generate the necessary server files. Wait until this process completes. You should see files like server.properties and ula.txt generated. Once these files are ready, your server setup is almost complete. Great! All the files have been generated. Now, we need to agree to the End User License Agreement, EULA. Open the ula.txt file, and you'll find the agreement inside. Change false to true to indicate your agreement with Mojang's terms. Failure to do this will prevent the server from starting. Close the file. Next, let's rename our server's core file to server.jar. It's a cleaner naming convention. With that done, we need to create a script file to launch our server, create a new text document, and name it start.bat. If you don't see file extensions, enable them by going to View and checking File Name Extensions. With the extension visible, create the start.bat file. Right-click on it, select Edit, and paste the startup script provided in the description. I'll explain some key elements of this script. The path parameter points to your Java installation location, typically found in C, Program Files, Java. In our example, we installed Java 17, so the path should reflect that. If you install Java 16, adjust the path accordingly. The Xms and Xmbase parameters determine the minimum and maximum allocated RAM for your server. I've set them to 2 GB and 4 GB respectively as a guideline. Avoid allocating all your computer's RAM to the server, especially for a local server. 2 GB minimum and 4 GB maximum should suffice. One crucial rule to remember is that XMS should never exceed XMX. Make sure XMS is equal to or less than XMX. Finally, we specify server.jar as the core file and add the no-gi flag to disable the Java console when starting the server. With the startup script in place, save the file and close it. Before launching our local server, we need to make some edits to the server.properties file. Open it using Notepad or Notepad, whichever you prefer. For now, I'll focus on 2 crucial parameters. You can delve into more advanced settings later if needed. First, change the server port parameter if you like. I'll set it to 26000, but you can use any available port. This is a local server, so the choice is flexible. Next, edit the online mode parameter from true to false. This allows players to join your server even with a non-licensed version of Minecraft. If online mode is set to true, only licensed versions can connect. Save and close the file. Now our server setup is complete. Double-click the start.bat file to launch the server. You'll notice that it uses the Java 17 version we specified in the script. The initial startup may take a bit of time as the world generates. Once the server starts, you'll see additional files and folders, including a plugins folder for adding plugins and various configuration files. You can now fully configure your server, add plugins, and begin building your world. When your project is complete or nearly complete, you can consider renting hosting services and transferring your build there. This approach offers flexibility and convenience. Here's an interesting fact. A local server can operate without an internet connection. Since it's hosted on your computer, you can launch it even when offline. However, keep in mind that certain features, such as skins, may be affected when offline, as the server can't access online resources. So, there you have it, a local Minecraft server that you can use to develop your creations, even without an internet connection. I hope this tutorial was clear and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please consider hitting the like button. It's greatly appreciated. Wishing you all the best of luck. Goodbye.